Either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Looks like Benjamin Franklin's right again. So, rather than be a man of action, I'm off to get my pen. Whatever keeps me free from blame, surely that's the choice I'll choose. For in this game, I never said I had to win. I'm happy to draw if it means I don't lose. Call me a coward, call me what you will while you're crawling among the fallen. Well, I'll be standing still. So what if I'm standing still? At least treading water means that I'm still alive. Just look here at my great big book. So what if it lacks a spine? It makes for a magnificent shield, which I use to hide behind, and I hide behind it all the time. I just picked up my pen. It's been God knows when since I really tried to see something through to the end, and now I'm back at it again. Don't know just where to begin. Sifting through the rubble, digging myself out of trouble. Won't someone come and burst my bubble? Unentrap me and I'll simply walk away happily. I'm just waiting for the time to be right, always hesitating, that's the story of my life. Probably cost me a dozen loving wives. To think that I might have made it had I acted on what I knew. Everyone knows I've always said it, but why are there some things that we can just never do? I'm a white boy with no rhythm and even less soul. I face the fact that I'll probably be like this until my last days of growing old. Hell, what I've been told, I just won't allow myself to believe it. Every girlfriend I've ever had tells me I dance just like a quadriplegic. I give, they take. They live, I die trying to save a drowning doggy from the lake. I give, they take some more. Both me and the doggy never paddle back to shore because I have no arms and legs. You were right to come to me when you want to learn about the system, about how the powers that be try to keep greatness down so that people like me lose our will to fight and resist them, divide and conquer, the oldest trick in the book, mixing politics and religion and a little gender and race into this melting pot, and now they're ready to cook, Can you hear us screaming as we're being boiled alive? Oh, and they say we're dreaming if we want more out of life than to survive, You were right to come to me when you want to learn all about love, about how I have no doubt that the greatest feelings come from the inside out. The light within shines brighter than the light above, Falling in love is overrated, while growing to love is what true love is really made of. This is a truth that is rarely stated. It's such a simple idea, the greeting cards hate it. Flim Flam Man, you would have me understand. You hold my whole world in your hands, but that's a lie. Find out your plans. About me or my, you don't give a damn. You only build so you can break. You give just so you can take. And I've grown tired of fakes and flakes, for goodness sakes. I've had enough to hear, not sure how much more I can take before I make a big mistake. The weapon is loaded, there will soon be explosions. I'm leading the legions to a new Eden, yeah. The countdown has been ticking since the problem needs a fixing, and the balance keeps on shifting. Many people have been predicting the coming of a fight, say it might be going down tonight, but those who are likewise heady know it's been happening already. And by the time we get to see it, there will be no way to defeat it. Everybody will have to beat it. Ow! There's no black, no, and white or other colors needed. 'Cause once you start bleeding, you're only trying to stay alive. To hell with getting even. The more get less as the less get more. They keep on raising the ceiling while dropping the floor. The rich get richer, those in the middle grow poor. When will the soldiers realize they've been fighting the wrong war? There's a curtain of silence now draping over this island. It blows in from the highlands where everything's in ruins. So many were trapped there, stranded, left right where they were standing. Poor fools lacking the tools who got caught, not knowing the rules. We all know what leads you. Your reputation precedes you. You may say that you've changed, still no one believes you. Healing takes time, mending broken minds when the wounds cut deep to all the way inside. As my luxuries have become necessities, I'm slowly being stripped of my spirituality. This lack of harmony within humanity has begun eating away at me, yeah. I can't decide if this is a side effect or the scheme behind the plan. I don't know where it's going, what I was or who I am. Positivity triggers mental agility, while negativity kills our ability to foresee a future better than the present, as intuition tunes us into what isn't evident. Yeah, every pauper's voice shall be equal to the president's. When we get things right, no more will we be hesitant to speak out against what we feel isn't right. Sometimes love heals, other times it starts to fight. Precision beats power and timing beats speed. I walk up to the biggest motherfucker and see that he's afraid of me. My defiance and disdain act as my suit of armor. Your reliance on the same old same leaves you distressed while I get calmer. When things change, chaos thrives. Those stuck in chains will not survive. Minds with walls will not evolve. The riddle remains, the puzzle's unsolved. Cunning and wit can have the same effect, to soothe the savage into deep introspect, or else prove to the farmer he's incorrect, that a peaceful life is what is best. Yeah, you told me the price and yet knew not the value. The trouble was the bubble they've been trying to sell you. It's gonna burst, there's no doubt. You were the first man in, but the last one out. You lost your shirt, your spouse, and then your house. You're playing in the dirt, so why are you still running your mouth, punk? Life just damn knocked your ass out. I suggest you stop talking and think about it. Cork that kettle before you go off spouting. Oh shit, he's still dribbling toxins. Just the sight of him is making me nauseous. When I get like this, it's best to be cautious. It can lead to flying fists or else me dropping logic. I get answers to your questions. Either way, the problem's getting solved, kid. Precision beats power and timing beats speed. I walk up to the biggest motherfucker and see that he's afraid of me. The smoke from my cigarette encases me like a tomb. The aura of my bitterness becomes happier with gloom. Don't you fret, but can't you sense the oncoming distress when you live inside your mind because this world is a mess? Yes, there is danger out on the street. Faces of anger for you to meet, and some even strangers, and others you can't see. The chosen ones that always were, along with those that'll never be. What we have found are many faces walking while looking down at the ground. Hear the echoing of malicious words the first time they were ever heard. See the small hands that have groaned and the fists that have been thrown, traversing the uneven roads that we have traveled while watching the moral fabric that's unraveled. When a sweaty palm fuses with cold steel, a hand extends but does not feel. A pulchered face turns the tables after a bad deal, as fantasy vengeance has now become real. Pent-up aggression can no longer be concealed. Aim is taken and fate is sealed. Two eyes full of blood are suddenly revealed, as fantasy vengeance has now become real. Don't you fret, but can't you sense the oncoming distress when you live inside your mind because this world is a mess? Sirens. My demons act as faithful dogs arriving as if summoned. How do they know even before me that there's trouble coming? If I let go of my anger for you, then baby, I'll have nothing left. Maybe that's what I should do. Perhaps that's for the best. Playing stupid game will only win you stupid prizes. Truth never needed many words or any veils or disguises. They say never let them see you sweat, and don't stay crying in your beer. Yeah, all those good words of advice passed right on through my ears. When it feels guilty to laugh, tell everyone your secret. Such burdens from the past, we all know you don't need it. If feelings are not facts, why do words carve like knives as the scars left in the aftermath reflect two broken lives? Give the people some bread, for they just want another circus, and it's hurting my head knowing I don't deserve this. I'm a prisoner of my brain, a victim of biology. How does a butterfly find its way? Maybe by using astrology. I try to comprehend infinity while operating heavy machinery, and that's just by using my brain while slowly jogging in the passing lane of time and space in rhyme and plain. I'm trying to see just what makes me superior to royalty, probably because of my belief in fairness and equality to the nth degree for all humanity. Which unfortunately includes the sufferers of insanity, stupidity, vanity. Are you kidding me? I have to fight for them too? Couldn't we just let them be? For each one of them, just add one to get their IQ. Yep, it's 2. When that's your crew, what the hell are you gonna do? It sure beats me, so I ask you. The time has come. Something must be done. The time has come. We are the chosen ones. The time has come. No longer can we run from this. Sure, I talked a lot of shit, but I never made a stand. Can't take back any of it. Well, that's not what I have planned. Time to let a new revolution begin. All this time I've been blaming myself when I should have been blaming you and her and him. This crazy look inside my eye should tell you a little bit about me. There's so much that I despise, so many things that keep me from being free. So let us make a list of the biggest causes of our collective misery. Brain games. Brain games. She's been playing brain games, cause he's been playing brain games, cause she's been playing brain games. Since you get what you give, you just get more of the same. Brain games. Brain games. She's been playing brain games, cause he's been playing brain games, cause she's been playing brain games. What a horrible way to live when it's as monotonous as the rain. As lovers turn to strangers, or couples that I call not lovers but painters, when their broken hearts fill up, they start brimming over with anger. As Valentine's Day greeting cards are blank and black except for the word danger, and soon refused and remarked, won't you please return to sender? For sometimes silence isn't golden, if or when speechless, if and when powerless you are rendered, or when hurting words into your mind enter. It is surely better to refrain than play brain games. Brain games. Brain games, since you get what you give, you just get more of the same. Brain games. Brain games. Chit, chat, chatter. Can you hear their teeth rattle? As if underneath the warm breath of a baby in his rattle. Chit, chat, chatter. Does it really matter? Speaking just to fill one's idle time without expressing what's on your mind? Chit, chat, chatter, all the words blend together like the birds of the flock, birds of the same feather. Chit, chat, chatter, as the words end up in a blender and the thoughts get lost when there's no core at the center. Chit, chat, chatter from the circling tongues, never ending, never starting once the talking has begun. Chit, chat, chatter, sometimes the word hurts, sometimes the word flatter. To me it all sounds the same. Chit, chat, chatter as their oohs and ahs resemble goos and gauze. One's candle of thought slowly loses its flame. Calling all revolutionary reformists. Just how long can we ignore this? Somebody's got to try to resist before the boot gets too big. Sure, in my heart stands a pacifist, but behind of him stands a line of people who are pissed. And it's a sign of the times when it actually has come down to this. I fell down when I felt a smack to the back of my head. Yeah, so did the sign I was holding, which read, World Trade Organization, you'd best be on your way. We're sick and tired of evil corporations getting caught and then just changing their names. Sometimes all it takes to create a crime is the wrong word at the wrong time, to push a man not unlike myself right over the edge, right across the line. I can see that now, this time like never before, a new place to go, just waiting to be explored. So just know that my last gasping breath will be spent denouncing at length against whatever corrupt powers that be, and judging not all but some without regards to or from where they're from, whether or not they must pay a penalty. Calling all revolutionary reformists, just how long can we ignore this? Somebody's got to try to resist before the boot gets too big. Sure, in my heart stands a pacifist, but behind him stands a line of people who are pissed, and it's a sign of the times when it actually has come down to this. Citibank, why did you cancel my mother Judy's credit card for missing 3 payments when she was in the hospital on and off a breathing tube and given her last rites? Somebody put fraudulent charges on the card and I tried to get through to somebody, but I wasn't authorized on the account. So a month or two later, when we finally did get through, you said you were sending her a new card and we made a $1,500 lump sum payment to get back to the 3 payments, to get back to even, and then boom, it was canceled. Citibank, I tried to warn you. Citibank stock price 88.72.